All right, well, we got another package from Mr. 24s himself. This is something that got posted up on his little scrapyard that he's doing, and I just couldn't not buy this thing. It's just too cool. So I have another thing coming from eBay that will be added into this video as a, make it just a little bit longer, another little unboxing. So yeah, this thing was just too cool. I couldn't not buy it when I saw it pop up. I literally checked the junkyard just to see what's going on. Sure I'm not missing anything. You guys this thing's so cool. I probably could have 3D printed this myself, but I'm like, that's not going to end well, I don't think. Check it out. So this is the track buggy. That's so cool. So I don't think I plan on keeping these tracks on here. I'm sure these tracks aren't anything special. You can download the files and print them out on Cults, I believe. But yeah, so I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything too crazy here. Obviously, it's got the mounting stuff for them. It just looks like it mounts kind of around the axle there. But I'm not sure what I really want to do with it. I have plans to build like a snowcat kind of machine, like a snowcat truck of some sort, maybe using like a little single cab truck like that, and then maybe I'll just sell the rest of the buggy on eBay, something like that. I don't know yet. It's a lot of good parts actually, so this might end up just being pull all these parts off and just completely part this thing out. But for sure, these tracks are going on something cool. And it's actually kind of a big truck. Like, this is a fairly stock sized truck. I mean, it's pretty big. It's pretty good size. I was actually thinking I'd put these tracks on the travel all just to see how it looked, but that's probably not worth it. But yeah, so it's brushless. It looks like a Outrunner motor. Yep. ESC is in there, and I think that's a Fly Sky receiver. So that means I just have to pair my remote to it because I have a Fly Sky GT5. And then I don't know. I guess this servo is Crawler RC brand, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool. Let me see if I can get this thing paired up, and we can drive it real quick before I start taking this thing apart. But yeah, now that I'm looking at all the different the links and stuff, I think this could be these links could be cool on another truck. So maybe I'll kind of build a like a really stock buggy out of this, and I'll sell that, and then I'll use all these other parts on other trucks. I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, so here's our second box of this video. This is obviously an eBay package, eBay win. I got this truck for a pretty good deal, I think. It was a good deal when I ordered it. So we'll see. We'll see what we think. Nothing crazy. Cheap. I did also open this upside down. I know I did that. Alright, so here it is. I believe, yep, it is. So it's a ramp crab chassis, but a blue one, which is cool. And then just blue links, Emax servo, a couple different odds and ends. Pretty awesome. Another set of these Klingons, which I have been messing around with a little bit, and I actually do like them. But stock motor, I don't know why people do the stock motor. It just never makes sense to me. Or the shocks upside down. That doesn't make that much sense to me, but that's all right. So yeah, nothing too crazy. But for what I paid for it, I think it was well worth it. It came with this body, which is interesting to say the least. I don't know. I don't know. That'll go up for sale for like $5 if anybody wants it. We did also get a pink base camp body, which is fine by me because this is the only colored base camp that I don't have. Let's see, I got the white and the blue there, and I guess we got the pink, so I'll put that up there for now. I don't know what's going to happen to that. The only thing I can think of is I might put that body on this deadbolt because it's on a mofo ugly AF chassis. The deadbolt's fine. It's a good looking truck, and it's all right. I just don't really like it. I'm not a huge fan of the deadbolt look. I tried to put a Jeep body on it, and it made it look even worse. So honestly, the pink body might go well with those white wheels. So that might be something I mess around with at some point. Also, the wall has changed pretty drastically since my last collection update, just under a month ago. And get the remote, and that's about it. So I'll show you guys a couple other things, and then that'll be it for this video. So back to the beginning of this video. Here's the rest of the buggy. That's all that's left of it. So let's take a look at where all those parts went. So this is my international travel all. I built this truck just for fun because I like doing more scale builds, and I thought this thing came out really nice. But I kind of mocked the tracks up to it and just fell in love with it. It's got this like old school snowcat kind of vibe going. So you guys will get to see a whole video on this truck with the tracks, no tracks, all that good stuff. This is the motor for this. And then here's where the rest of the buggy went. So this is on a Yep spec chassis, but this has the links, the drive shafts, the motor, the servo, the ESC, the receiver, all that stuff is transferred over to this Yep spec chassis with this brick nose Ford body that I've been working on it. I actually wasn't super sold on this truck at first, but it performs so good, and it honestly, now that I've got it all squared away, we got an interior in it, all that good stuff, it's pretty awesome. I really like it. It's got a lot of little things that I did to it, so you guys will get to see a whole video on that. But yeah, I think that's about it. I just wanted to give you guys a little update, and there you go. All right, well, we picked up a couple more, and I traded one of my 1/10 trucks for these two. I just didn't really feel like dealing with the 1/10 one anymore. I got nowhere to display them. I got my big Super Duty pod truck down there that I have no room for. So yeah, picked these two up. A couple custom built 24s. I'm not gonna keep them like this at all. I don't even think this one's honestly ran. It doesn't look like it, but it's got some good stuff on it. A lot of brass, some kind of cool wheels, comp tires. I've never tried this style of pin tire before, but it's got I think he said Probski Fab parts on it. Yeah, it's got like the flat slider, which is really neat. I'm excited about that. I actually think I know what that's going to go on. But yeah, it's I'm gonna probably just put the body up for sale on eBay. It's way too wide. It just, I don't know, this style of build doesn't do it for me. But metal drive shafts, we got a metal transmission, which is nice, and then it's got a Spectrum brushless set in it, and my typical shocks that I like using for everything. I really like those. Emax servo, nothing super fancy, but plenty of good parts. Definitely worth it. And then I also got this AX24. I'm not an AX24 guy. I have plans of pulling some of the parts off of it and putting some stock parts back on it in exchange, and then listing this up for sale probably on eBay. I believe it's complete minus the radio and receiver. I did get batteries with it too, but I'm keeping those. And it's got a purple Enduro motor in there. I might also yank that out. I'm not sure yet. But, yep, it's got the carbon chassis, which is pretty cool. And then the ramp crab links. It looks like it's a longer wheelbase than it should be. Yeah, it's like a Gladiator wheelbase, so not totally sure what's up with that. But, yeah, just a couple more. I just want to pull some parts off of these, and we should be good to list this one for sale. And I'm going to keep this one for parts. And then funny, I picked up a body for this build. This is my newest one I'm working on. This is the Maz Designs cheat code. I don't know which one it is, but double bin links in the back and everything. I'm just trying to build like a really awesome just rig that I can grab and run and not have to worry about falling and breaking a hard body. So I got a Lexan body coming. So I went to the hobby shop to go buy 1 can of silver paint, hobby quarters in Foxborough, Mass, by the way. And I unfortunately left with with a scx30. They literally got them in yesterday, the day that I went to the hobby shop. They put them out in the morning, and they had about 1 million of them, and I grabbed the black one. Not that I need it or any other RCs at all, for that matter. I mean, oh yeah, I gotta buy one. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about with these. So yeah, there you guys go. That's about it. Catch you guys in the next video.